Hey, everybody. Canada, first game at the Olympics for men's hockey. Looking forward to this. Oddly, it's really starting at 10:40. I thought it was just puck drop at 10:40, but the game's actually starting broadcast only in 10 minutes. So we got a few minutes to talk about what to expect, I guess, here at these Olympics for Canada. I don't have a lot of info on the game. I don't. I do know that for Canadians fans, Nick Suzuki, even though you've probably seen him as a winger on line 4, he's actually going to be on line 2 winger on the right side with McKinnon and Hagel. So I'm going to show some, and it's not going to be accurate. I also know that Jordan Binnington is the starting goalie. Don't know why. You got to think it should be Logan Thompson, but it's going to be Binnington for some reason. Binnington does play a lot better in big games. He's not having a good season though in the NHL, so I don't understand why, but we'll see. I do believe John Cooper, the head coach, said that he will be using 2 goalies in the first 3 games. I mean, this is the toughest of the first 3 games that they have to play. That's the round robin or the preliminary part of the tournament. This is the toughest one. Although, I got to say, you look at the roster for Czechia, it doesn't scare me. It doesn't. They do have really good goaltending, so that's good. But the roster is not very NHL deep. That doesn't mean they can't upset anybody, but I don't know. I saw the roster and it doesn't really scare me. So, all right. First, I'll just apologize. There may be some noise. They are cleaning the snow on the street. My window's cracked open a little bit, so you might hear, it won't last long, but you might hear some noise. All right, let's see what you guys are saying, because I got nothing else. The only thing I have, and I'm not doing the guess to score contest, but if you want to make a guess, I'm going with 5-3 Canada. 5-3 Canada. And I think it would be 5-2 if it was not for Binnington and net. So I'm going 5-3. Wouldn't shock me if Canada actually does better than that as far as their total. So we'll see. We'll see what happens there. Okay, I'll go over a few things that I've got. Olympic rules. There's no fighting. If you fight, you get ejected. If your helmet comes off, minor penalty. I guess. I imagine they give you an opportunity to leave the ice. I don't know. Overtime and shootout for preliminary or the knockout rounds. That's this first 3 games. 5-minute overtime, a 3-on-3, and then a 5-player shootout for the preliminary games. And the knockout games are the quarters and semis. 10-minute in the quarters and semis. 10-minute 3-on-3, and then 5-player shootout. There's for the gold medal game, it's a 20-minute 3-on-3. And for the sudden death overtime, and a shootout. For the rosters and intermissions, 25-player roster, 22 skaters, 3 goalies, and 15-minute intermissions. Point system: regulation win, 3 points. OT shootout win, 2 points, and an OT shootout loss, 1 point. That's the rules. Yesterday, our boy Uri, our boy Slav, he had this is updated. That was the first goal. He had 2 goals and 1 assist. He was a beast, and he probably was the main reason why Slovakia won that game. And we'll see if Slav can sort of bring that team along on his back. He looks like he's playing like it. I didn't really take a look at their roster, so I don't know. I don't think they listen, they could surprise. You never know. All right, so this is the roster here, but it's for Finland. Why did I pull up Finland's? I'm sorry about that. I thought that was I honestly I thought that was Canada's roster. I have that somewhere, and I pulled up the wrong one. Anyway, I didn't load it. Doesn't matter. This is the power play units. McCarr, McDavid, McKinnon, Reinhart, and Crosby. First unit. Second unit, Theodore, Celebrini and Marner, Horvat, and Stone. So those are the power play units. That's all I've got there. While we're talking, I'm going to upload the roster that I have for, if I can find it. Oh, it's right here. Why didn't I upload this? I'll show you the roster that I've got for Canada. Celebrini, McDavid, Marner. I believe Marner is shifted down to play with Stone and Horvat. Hagel's up with McKinnon and Suzuki. And the rest, I don't know if I could piece that together. I believe the defensemen are Taves, McCarr, Morrissey, Theodore, and Sanheim and Parayko, and I think Doughty and Harley are the extras, but I could be wrong there for what it is today. And then you see Binnington, Thompson, and Kemper are the goalies. More than likely, Kemper won't play unless someone gets hurt. But I think you'll see Binnington today. I don't know why it's not Thompson today for the harder game. And then we've got Switzerland and then France. And we'll see where Logan Thompson, or maybe it's Kemper. I don't know. We'll see where they fit in. So that's what I've got right now. We'll see on the ice how the other lines form. Let's see what you guys are saying, since we got lots of time to talk here. So if you're here, say hi. Let me know you're here. And if you have anything, you got any questions, or you have some info to share that I might not know, I would appreciate that. And we will we'll get this the conversation going. Hey there, Joe. It's 2:30 a.m. there. You're dedicated. You are dedicated. Honestly, though, 2:30. I might have stayed up for a game like I might have done it. I mean, I would have to if it was that's the time of the game here, like our local time. I'd have to. So did I see Slav's performance in the first game against Finland? Says Mary Jo. I saw the highlights. And you know what? Honestly, I forgot that because the games are on like really early. They start right, so I forgot that it was Slav playing. And by the time I realized it, game was over. So I couldn't see it. So I saw the highlights. I will remember to, if I can, to watch his games, but I don't know my schedule and everything. I don't know if I'm going to be able to watch his games or not. But yeah, he was beast mode. I mean, that's really what he's on. He's matured. They thought he'd get there at 24, 25. No, the kid got there at 21. It's going to be 22, I think, next month. So like, anybody doubting that as a first pick for Slav, yeah, I think, he's proven to the naysayers that he was worthy of that pick. Now it should have been Hudson if you look back, but I mean, nobody was picking Hudson that high up because of his size, so they took Slav, and I'm glad they did. Even though he wasn't my guy, I'm really glad they took Slav. Okay, Guru's out there. Hey, Guru, how's it going, man? Must be pretty early there for you too, 7:30 in the morning. The rules make the U.S. team look extremely silly. All those big, mean guys, no fights. No, exactly. You can't fight, but I mean, you can still play very physically. You just can't fight. I mean, that's just all there is to it. I mean, we got Tom Wilson there, all right, playing with. He's playing. It's not McKinnon, not Crosby. Who's the other one? McDavid. He's playing on McDavid's line, I believe. So he's protecting either Crosby or McDavid. Plus, listen, I don't like Wilson, but he's a good hockey player. He can play. So I don't know what's going on. Are they facing off? Oh, we're facing off? Oh, so puck drop was at 10:40. Oh, the puck drop. Good thing I'm looking. Underway. Canada wins the first draw. My only worry for to Canada is Binnington. He's my only worry. Oh, they got good chances right off the bat. 18 seconds in, they had two good chances right there. Man, they were playing. Czechs finally get the puck out. Get a shot, a high shot on Binnington. He gloves it, and we'll have a face-off there. If they can play like they just opened up all the way through this game, oh my God, this is going to be a hell of a game. Jesus. Dostal is in nets for Czechia, so now we know that. I kind of thought it would be Dostal. Oh, got a penalty coming up? No, hand pass. So Suzuki's out there now, boys. Suzuki's out there now. He's wearing number 10. I love it. Number 10. Well, let me get my head out. There. I bet you he chose that number for that. Or they gave him number 10 to honor Lafleur, obviously. Weird to see him with another number, but he's wearing number 10, so don't forget when you're looking for him. They turned it over, though. Dave Binnington. I noticed Suzuki got back to make a little to lift the guy's stick and whatever. Didn't do much, but still he got back. Don't know. I want to say anything to stick up for my guy. Let's get back to you guys. You watched the Slovakia game, Joe? Yeah, I wish I did. Mary Jo, for you out there in England, it definitely must be awesome. For me, it's a little early. The gold medal game, boy, there's some good play here. I'll try to do a little bit of play-by-play, but I don't know. The gold medal game for me is 8 a.m., so Canada going to go on the power play. It's delayed power play right now. So they have Harley in there. So Harley's in. I don't know for who. Did I have him in there, Harley? I thought he was going to be an extra. So Sedlak. Okay, what's the oh, there it is. Holding on McDavid. You're in the Peace region. That's what they call it up there, Guru. Oh yes. No, I get it. Where you are, yes. Yeah, it's a horrible thing that thing. I mean, it doesn't happen here in Canada, and then it does. Nets off. They're gonna blow the whistle. Yeah, that was very upsetting to see that news. I was following the story yesterday a bit. And there wasn't a lot known, enough, but there wasn't a lot known. So I have seen nothing updated today yet. So. All right, they're going to face off to the left of the style. Czechs win that. Good chance there for Crosby. Good glove save there, just foul. Excuse me. Me too. Lost for. I mean, that's where I'm at right now. I don't know what to say here. Doesn't happen here in Canada. The last one that they referred to, this was the biggest one since the one at Dawson College here in Montreal, and that was only one person. Not only, it's enough. One person died, and that's 1989. So you're looking at a long time in between. And here in Canada, they'll find out what happened, how the gun was acquired, and they'll tighten laws here. Watch and see. And we take care of ourselves, each other. We don't make politics out of it. Oh, that was an enticing open puck just laying there for about a second. Hard to get off, hard to get away from it. We're gonna have to for the game. This is how I'm gonna do it. But yeah. It's not the first one we've had here in Canada, but man, I hope that's the last one. And thoughts for that little girl that's, last I heard, still fighting for her life. Thoughts go out to her. Let's score one for that girl. Thought they were going to score there. A little pressure here by the Czechs. All right, let's get back to it. Okay, Czechs coming out of their own end. Long pass. I obviously didn't hit the target, so we got an icing against the Czechs. We'll have a face-off in front of Disallowed. Canada just won a silver in snowboarding of some sort, and a silver in men's moguls today so far. And the women defeated the Team Finland 5-0 to go 3-1 in their first four. They only lost to the U.S. And they're doing that without Marie-Philippe Poulin right now. She should be back, though, soon, I heard, because I was watching a little bit of their game before. And she should be back soon. They thought maybe today, but not good enough. So I guess next game, probably. Come on. Puck went out and over the glass. So we got 6-2. There's no score. Canada's leading on the shots. And they took the clock away, so I don't know how much time. ABL. I see Bennett. I just saw that too. I don't know because it's different than the lineup I've got. So I don't know. Honestly. I think Doughty on defense is one of the guys out. But I saw that Harley is in, so I don't know who else is sitting. And up front, I don't know. There's no Suzuki's wearing number 10, and he's on line 2 with McKinnon on the wing on the right side. Face off is the right of Dalsal, but won by Canada. Oh, puck comes out though. So I guess the penalty was killed off, obviously. 13:45 to go in the first here. 2-on-1, not for long. Good job by the defenseman, sort of pushed the guy to the wall, broke it up. So it looks like Pareko and Harley are playing together, or Morrissey. Maybe that's Morrissey he's out there with. Yeah. So Pareko and Morrissey are together. I can see that. Wow, it was that close for the men's moguls. Wow. Yeah, I've got to start leaving it on. I had it the other day. I just leave it on the TV here, but I didn't put the antenna up. It's early this game, but I'll put it up if I'm staying. I might be going out later, but that's what I'm going to be doing for the Olympics. Is usually get up, put the antenna up, and just leave the TV on CBC and just whatever they've got. I check it out here and there. I do not have time to sit and watch it all day, though. I used to be able to do that. I don't anymore. Got a commercial break here. So far, so good, though. Team kind of playing well. You got to think if they could just keep playing like that and play their game. I'm not really worried about the game. Still worried about Binnington. He hasn't been really tested that much yet. So we'll see, but I feel that Canada, the skaters are the best skaters in the tournament. Forwards for sure are the best in the tournament. So I don't know how teams are going to fare against the offense, and I think our defense is just fine. And we'll see about the goaltending. But I mean, you know what? It's been 12 years since the last time the men were in there. I remember 2010. I mean, who cannot remember the golden goal? I don't know how much of the 2014 I watched, to be honest with you. But man, this is exciting to have the NHL players in this tournament for Canada anyway, because usually, we put out, a whatever team. You have to pay extra to get all of this. Well, it's worth it though, right? A bad angle shot on Binnington and glove save again. The Czechs seem to be coming around and giving them more than they did right at the opening of the game. So they got their legs there under them, and this could be it's probably going to be a pretty good game. This is not going to be a walk in the park for Canada by any means, by the way. If you're looking at number 14 and thinking that's Suzuki, it's Horvat is wearing 14. Suzuki's wearing number 10 as a reminder. He's out on the ice right now. There. Shot by Suzuki. Saved Dustal, though. Got to say, our captain looks nice in Canadian gear. In Sochi, yeah. Price. Oh, didn't he go like undefeated there? He went 6-0 and they won the gold or something. And his numbers were like crazy good. Man, if only Carey Price could have the team we have now in front of him. Scores! Canada! They're going to call Nick Suzuki for a penalty that's going to take away the goal? Wait, what's going on? The tripping call on Suzuki. And it takes the goal away. Fuck that. I want to see that. Oh, you know what? They're right. They probably should have let it go. But, I mean, it was a trip. I mean, at least it was, he actually did trip. But like Mike Johnson said, they probably should have let that go. Because it didn't affect the play. The guy got right up. So, bench Nick? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. As if you're serious about it, obviously you're not. But I mean, when you think about it, they shouldn't have called that. So then it's not on Nick. It's on a biased ref, probably. I mean, you could have called it. It's fair that you could have called that. But like you said, you probably shouldn't have called that. Most wouldn't have. Anyway, it's done. And nothing we can do about it. Absolutely nothing. 55 seconds left on the power play for Czechs. And as Canadians, especially as Montreal Canadiens fans, we're used to this kind of garbage from refs and, being denied whatever. And then we fight back and it's not going to affect anything. Only make us madder. And we'll be back on camera in about a minute. No, I'm not going to get out of hand over it. No, don't worry about it. I just said we're used to it anyway, right? They'll fight back and they'll get another one and then it'll be all forgotten. And listen, to say that their refs here might not be like, okay, we're used to that with refs. Well, you should have noticed this season. I try not to get out of hand with the refs too much. I'm trying this year. So, yeah, I'm going to definitely try here. They'll get it back. I mean, the way they're playing against the Czechs, I'm not that worried that that's going to affect them in a bad way. Again, still my only worry here is Binnington. But so far, so good with Binnington. He does play well in big tournaments and big games, so we'll see. There's a save, like he said. Yeah, he had to be alert on that. Nice hit there by Wilson. The only time at all I'll ever be cheering on Tom Wilson is now. That's it. At a commercial break here. Anyways, listen, so far so good. Nice and early in the morning, which is the odd thing. I don't know how many people. We got 10 in the room. I wouldn't have thought, this early in the morning there's going to be enough people to go around or to be here in the room with me. So I'm happy for that. And F the refs. Not going to affect my mood. I am pumped for this game. The next one tomorrow is it's going to be at 3, by the way. Yeah, 3 p.m. So 3:10 start for the drop of the puck, but I'll be here at 3. It's Switzerland, shouldn't be a problem for this team, and then we got France on Sunday. I doubt France gives us any problems. So this is the of the 3 preliminary games. This is the big one for them. Won't see the Americans. I hope. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the Americans at all, and it's not because we don't make it to the gold medal game. I think there's a good chance the Americans are in that bronze medal game. So we'll see. My guess, without seeing, although wasn't it Sweden that I mean, they didn't almost lose to Italy, but I mean, Italy gave them a scare. Opening game in the tournament doesn't bother me. I kind of think Sweden and Canada for the gold medal. Definitely won't be the Italians. That Italian goalie, I don't know. I don't remember who it was. Di Pietro, maybe? He was good for 2 periods. Come on, boys. Let's get one before the game ends. Period ends, I mean. Get that one back. Show them it wasn't no fluke. All right, we got 8:41 to go in the first. 8-7 are the shots in Montreal. I'm going to say that a lot. Canada leading on that. No score. And I am back on camera. Hey, everybody. Canada wins the draw there. I like that camera angle. So we got Marner, Crosby, and Stone. Is that the line? Or at least that's who's out there. I don't remember the lines offhand. Marner playing up on line 1. Crosby's line 3. Must be a line change. So far, so good. There's no score. We should be up 1-0, but it was a trip, so fair enough. Good first period by Canada, I think. So build on that. But the Czechs too, they're holding their own. So Doughty's in the game. I don't know which pair of defensemen they took out. I don't know who sat. I really don't. Styles a good goalie. I mean, no doubt. I've said it many times in our podcast. So they've got a good goalie. That's something that is probably going to keep the score down. Obviously, kind of stupid, obvious thing to say there, Rick. But no, I mean, I like those Styles as a goalie. I mean, they're not. They've got a lot of players on the team that are not NHL players, so they don't have a lot of NHL depth. But I mean, that doesn't mean they're not a good team. They're definitely not a favorite for a gold medal game, but they've got an outside chance, Czechia. Good physical play there. Nice pass by Marchand. Oh, Marchand had a chance right there in front. Good save by Disallowed, or he missed. I couldn't tell. Natchez. Good save, Binnington. Little poke check type of save a bit. Oh, good chance there by the Czechs. Didn't connect though with the puck, so good. Binnington was there though. Did Binnington know where that puck was? Well, no danger there, but I mean, he didn't look like he reacted to where it was. Could be wrong. Good fast pace here too. McKinnon, Suzuki after it in the corner, sends it to the net. Nothing happened. Sorry, I'm so quiet here. A lot of action going on. This is a really good, fast-paced game. Like you just said, there's not a lot of time and space to do anything, and yeah, it's a kind of riveting. That's the word I'm looking for. Kind of game to watch. Always is when it's international. Playing for the country. Come on, boys, let's get one. Crosby might have thought there was a penalty in front of the net. Oh well, there wasn't one. Come on, boys, let's keep going. Come on. Get it out of this corner. There we go. Ah, Morrissey couldn't hold it at the point. Offside. Oh, you can't fight, dudes. Can't fight. Can't fight. Pareko and see who will do. Jarvis, Sanheim, and Kemper are the scratches. So they're allowed to carry an extra two guys, then, you're saying? Because shouldn't there be two defensive scratches and two forward scratches? So like it means there's 7 defensemen and 13 forwards on the bench. Yeah, so very different for international play. Not a bad thing to, it's not bad to have the extra guys on the bench ready to go, worked into the game already. But it's a little more difficult, I imagine, for the coaches to work the extra guys in. Makar looks like he's in a little bit of discomfort there. Now he's looking better. How about saying the best defenseman in the NHL? Medit and Hurdle on the draw. Not really won by anybody, but sent all the way into the Canadian corner. I really like their socks. Maybe it's just Pasternak wearing those striped socks. I don't like his socks. Icing against Canada. All right, well, so far so good. No score yet. Oh, I see what Crosby didn't like there. That should have been a penalty. Oh, they care. I mean, this is they're fighting for their it's for their country, 2 minutes to go in the first. Shots are 10-8. Canada leading that. Oh, wow. Binnington made a save there? Wow. Wow. That I thought was for sure a goal. I thought that was the opening goal right there. Binnington saved it. Sorry, but I thought I guess the puck he shot the puck into his glove, but I mean, his glove was there. For sure, I thought that's going in. Awesome. Shots are tied at 10 right now. No score. Minute 53 to go in the first. What to say? Man, Czechs are pouring it on here. Come on, boys. Suzuki's lying out there. There's Suzuki. Under a minute to go in the first. Hey there, Roman Havelka. Welcome to the channel. Good game so far between the boys, eh? Good game so far. I have to say, no, I'm not surprised that the game Czechia is playing. I'm not surprised, but not happy. I didn't think they would be this good in the first. Let's say I'm not surprised. It's Czechia. Scores! Makar! From the point. I don't think the goalie's happy with it, though. I wouldn't be surprised if they look at it. Maybe. Got a sense there may be something wrong with it. Celebrini. Celebrini? Yeah. That's it. High stick, maybe, touched the puck. So don't get excited yet. I could tell by the way Dostal reacted that something. So Celebrini gets it. No, that looks good. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. 1-0. Celebrini first goal for Canada in the Olympics. Kind of appropriate, don't you think, though, Celebrini? Well, they faced off. It's good. They don't drop the puck until they know. If it's in doubt, they wouldn't drop the puck. First period is over because I think it was 4.7 seconds or something left. 1-0 Canada after one. They did what I asked. Get one before the period ended, and they did. 5 seconds. I think it was 4.7 there, Paul. But same difference. Because I heard him say that 4.7. First of many by the time. Oh yeah, I would think. Well, you never know with the Olympics, though. You just never know. Sorry, Roman, but we got the first one. I have in no way does that make me confident to say, "Oh, we're gonna win." Not the way Czech's playing. We got to get a few more yet. But happy to have the first one of the game. Definitely happy to have the first one of the game. All right, so it's first intermission. What'd you guys think of the first period? What happened to Doc? He fell down the stairs or something? What happened? Excuse me. Joe, Binnington plays good in big games. I don't know. I honestly I don't like the guy, but he plays well in these kind of games. Czech is a gritty team. Yeah, they're doing fine. The game's not over. Two periods of hockey. As I always say, a lot of hockey left to play, Roman. This game not over with one goal. What do I think of the McKinnon goal? I think it should have counted. Suzuki didn't trip anyone. The guy stepped on Nick's stick and did a dive. I mean, he got up really fast, so I get that. He was doing a crossover, and Nick's stick was there. It's a trip, but should it have been called or not? To me, that's the question. Did the guy do a dive? I don't think so. I think he got caught with the stick on a crossover. So I don't know that that's a dive, but he got up right away because it wasn't like it was just he got caught in the stick on a crossover. I mean, that's how I saw it. He's down in Barbados, cut his foot for 60 stitches on a beach show. Yeah, listen, it could happen, right? Peanut, don't do that, buddy. Come on. Yeah, it was a trip week one, but a trip all the same. I mean, that's what it is. It's exactly what it is. So you got to live with it. We got one, or it's 1-0 again. And you can't change what happened. If it was there was no way that was a trip, and the guy made the call. Okay, but it was a trip. The ref made the call. You got to live with it. Paul says his opinion, but the Czechs were tired the last 5 minutes. I'm not sure I agree with that. I don't want to listen to this guy talking. They got who's on there. Roman says, and Roman's a Czech guy. That was a harsh penalty, but it's a penalty, and it's it. You can't take that away. Like I said, if it was just there's no penalty there and he got the call, I'd be really mad. But unfortunately, maybe a weak call, but in a big game like this, so they're gonna call everything. That's okay. That's if they do call everything. If you know what I mean. But it looks like that's how they're gonna call it. How much snow? How much did we get? Oh, talking about for Duff, Paul. We didn't get that much. We maybe got. I don't even know. We got 10 centimeters. You just found out this game is on free to air. Are all the games on free to air, Jeff? Huh? Roman says doesn't think they were tired, but realizing who they were playing against, yeah, with a smile. No, I didn't. I personally didn't really notice it, so can't really say. It's a true Canadian thing. Everyone comparing how much snow we got where you are. Oh, Joe, I get it. I get the extra cost. No worry. Better off to pay for it and have it for sure than to go hit and miss if it's important to you, you know? For Roman, I wouldn't say most. I'm not sure what the percentage of NHL guys and not, but some of the guys that aren't in the NHL now were. So I mean, I don't know if it's they're kind of used to it. I don't know about a dream come true. I'm sure they played against them before. Just in the Olympics, though, right? You put the big stage, and then that makes all the difference. Don't worry, BL. The snow's not going anywhere. It's just 7 players from the NHL? Yeah, I know it's not very deep, so you're right. So you made me. You're right then. I am wrong. I thought there were more than just 7. So yeah. But there I mean, like I said, there's a few guys that did play in the NHL before. Paul says that this is the most powerhouse Canadian team he's seen since 1960. Gotta say, if you're talking forwards, without a doubt, without a doubt. I mean, this the forward group is crazy good. I think the defense, I think, is good too. I don't think there's a problem. And then depends. Goaltending is the one place we may be weak, but look how Binnington's playing. And maybe that's why he put Binnington in first game. He wanted to see what he's got there. Put him in a game where you can test him. And that's what they're doing. And Binnington is answering the bell so far. Still 2 periods to go, but still. You don't like doing what in the dark? Doing it? Oh, clearing snow? What's the difference? You don't have lights? You don't have lights outside? No? Besides, anyway, this game will be over. You'll have plenty of light. Well, I don't know what you're talking about. Let's see. For you, it's what? It's the game started at what? 11:40 or 12:10? Still, you're still gonna have a couple hours. Rick, how about Slav? You wrote Slays. What the hell? I only saw them in highlights. I didn't see the game yesterday, but I mean, Slav's he's in beast mode out here. Last Olympics, he was probably the last Olympics made Slav. Like that's the reason why we drafted him first overall. So you kind of know Slav's a big game player too. Hey, Paul, that's a great idea. I have one of those. It's not a hat though. I'm gonna get it out. BL, you need one of these here. Just strap, but it's got a light. And I'll tell you what, I'm not sure if it's one or two AAAs. Last forever. We had a blackout here. It must have been out for, it was like 10 hours. It was a long time. And I was sitting there reading with this on my head. So, and I went outside, walked the dog. I had it on my head the whole time. And battery still worked after. So this is awesome. Get one of these. We got these at Canadian Tire, I think. Canadian Tire or Walmart, one of the two. It's fantastic, though. Got a few different settings for the lights, and anyway, it works fantastic. Let's see. You live on an old farm, takes you 4 to 5 hours. Those lights will last you. You don't have when we lived on a farm, because we lived on a farm when I was a kid from March 75 to I don't know when in 79, just 4 or 5 years. But we had a tractor with the snowblower and all that shit on it. My dad used to do all that stuff. You don't have that? You're on a farm. Gotta have a tractor with a snowblower attachment or just a big blade to push it all. No? You watched the game with Slav. No, just joking. He was unbelievable. That's our boy. Mine is not what charger for what? For the headlight? There's no charger. Batteries. You can use rechargeable batteries, I guess. Yeah, like I said, also, bro, I didn't see the game, so I only saw highlights. I didn't know till you just saying now that Kapanen wasn't in the game. I thought he was. You have one of those things for cleaning your wood stove? Wear it for shoveling when it gets dark. Mine is elastic, so it'll fit on a hat or whatever. It'll fit on it. It'll be fine. Anyway, my advice to you: I don't envy you. 4.5 hours of shoveling, or 4 or 5 hours. No, about 15 years ago now. No, a little less, maybe 12, 13 years ago. I used to do that in the winter. I'd do snow shoveling. We'd shovel for, it depends, but usually was, on most days it was about 4 or 5 hours, and then the heavy days was like 8 hours of shoveling. So yeah, I was in good enough shape to do that. And I know when I did the snow shoveling, I had what was the problem I had with one of my legs? I don't know if it was my knee. I don't think it was my knee. No, it was my back. What am I even talking about? I would go snow shoveling when my back was out sometimes. Yeah, you learn how to do it. That's all I can say. You'll learn how to do it. So if anybody says I got no pain threshold, I think I might. Yeah, Joe, I hate that happens to me, Joe, when in the summer on Wednesdays, mostly it's Wednesdays. They do the building here and I guess a couple other and it's always like if I'm gonna record something, it's always they come by just before I'm about to record. And then I gotta wait. It happens like all the time. Hate that. Other than that, well, this kind of work I really like doing. I did that for like 5 years. France better have a goalie. It's yeah, should be a high scoring game. I have no idea other than Texier, players born in France, but I'm sure there's a few, but that's it. Jeez, I hope not Kid Rock. Jesus, that's crazy. You always make fun of me being old. Kid Rock, not much younger than me. I don't know how old he is, but for that genre, whatever, he's like a granddaddy, granddaddy of assholes, or whatever. Well, that's when you got to have an air conditioner and keep your windows closed, Joe. And I say that to myself all the time in the summer, but I like having the windows open in here. I'm here mostly, I only use my bedroom basically to sleep at night. I'm not in there much. So, but I keep my air conditioner in there. So here, I like having the windows open. Cristobal Huey is there, right there. That would be something else. Imagine that at his age that he must be now, if he could even be a fifth string goalie. Um, BL, yeah, I don't want to get angry, so we're not going to talk about that. But I don't disagree with you at all. But I'm not going there because that'll just make me mad. I'm in a good mood. How's my kitty? The my dude is trying to bug the shit out of me right now under the desk. That's why I'm the way I am. My dog's doing just fine, and my girl, she's hanging in there. She's she's still okay. Um, the antibiotics are helping, but she's not going to get better. So, but she's still okay, and she's still doing fine, and all that for now. Windows there are only single sheet windows. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, we have the. I guess you call them insulated window. I don't know what they call that, but the double pane insulated windows. Don't worry if when the bad day does come, there, Paul. I'll let you all know what happens. From the look of it, it's not going to be a couple of months, if you ask me. But I don't know. She's still doing okay. There's not much drop off, but there's a little bit. The kind of drop off I notice because I know her and that most people might not notice in her. Her eyes are still bright and all that. She's good, and I keep the wound that she's got there, the lesion, whatever it is, clean, and she gets her meds. All right, we're back underway for period number 2. 1-0 Canada. Shots are tied at 11. And that's where we're at. That's where we're at. Oh, those old windows. Oh my God, those are old. My ex-wife's place has some of those. Got one in the kitchen that's like that. Who was it that fell down there? It was McKinnon. Oh, Suzuki's line's out there. Nice little hit there by Suzuki. You knocked the guy off the puck. I like that. Still good pace here in the second, at least. Oh, good chance for Wilson there. He couldn't. He whiffed on the shot. Good setup, and then he went and bumped into McDavid. I see Celebrini is wearing what? The opposite. Doesn't he wear 71? He's wearing 17. So that's wonder why. Maybe he can't have high numbers like that. No, he can. There's 93 out there. There's 71 on the team. Or he likes 17 and he had the opportunity to wear it. That's probably what it is. Canada is forechecking like Voda. Who's Voda? Three minutes into the second. Icing against Czechia. Marchand wearing 63. That's his number, normal number. No? I think he's wearing 42, though, isn't he? Could be wrong. That's kind of what I thought he was wearing 42, to be very honest. Voda means gods in Czech. So Canadians are checking like gods because we are gods, man. That's why. Now, I know high numbers are allowed because, as I said it, well, first of all, 87. But I looked at a 93 skating by, so it was like, oh yeah, what an idiot. Of course, no, I think 17's the number he wanted coming into the league. He couldn't get it for some reason, so that's why he reverted back to it here. I think. Marner 93. Marner's wearing 93. There's no. He's right there in front of me too. Ooh, dangerous there. They cleared out. Yeah, he just said Jordan Binnington, different guy internationally. He is. Wonder why. I wonder what that is that the guy plays. He's struggling this season. Comes in here and he's going to be like fantastic. How does that happen? I mean, I get it's the big stage. He's one of those guys. He just plays great on a big stage. Well, Nick. Puck goes out. Good second period so far. Can't complain about the second, which is always good that the game doesn't drop off. I didn't expect it to, though, of course. But man, the pace. This This is a hell of a pace for this game, and some good chances from both teams. So much better. The Czechs are giving Canada the game I was afraid they would. That knew they were capable, but wasn't sure if they were actually still capable with the roster they had. But they're doing it. So starting to look like this might be one of those pretty low scoring games. But as we're approaching halfway in, we're at 15 minutes to go. So 5 minutes into the second. Oh my God, celebrating. That was close. Man, I saw the puck and I thought maybe it went behind the pad somehow, but no, obviously not. God damn, Disallowed is good too. Some good chances here. Some good pressure here by the Canadians. Shot can't get through. Puck comes out. Yeah, Marchand is wearing 63. You are right. Puck cleared down. Doughty? I don't know if that's Doughty or Pareko going after it. Anyway. Offside, you guys. Offside. Offside at Team Canada line. Oh, Roman, I'm sorry about that. I can't help it. I'm on TSN here, obviously. I mean, I imagine are you back you're in Czechia? You're back home? So yeah, more than likely I'm ahead. Are you taking a shot at St. Louis's defense there? I can't tell. I'm sorry, but you're right. St. Louis, if that's what you're saying, St. Louis's defense sucks. We got two of their guys, one of their guys. Scored, Marner. Marner makes it 2-0. Not too many times you're going to hear me cheering on Marner. By the way, Roman, good to have you here with that Czech, a different outlook, different way of seeing it and all that. So good to have you in the room. 2-0 for Canada. Let's start building that score. No, Stone scored that. Marner to Stone. All right. Okay. Stone from Marner, and I don't know who else. Nice. That was a nice play, though. Crosby gets the second assist. Hey, no worries, Roman. Good to see you out there. Good to have you, and welcome to the channel. The Vegas boys. Yeah, there you go. The Vegas boys connect. They're Canadians today. Was it on the 25th? I go back to hating them. Yeah, nice pass there by whatever his name is. Marner. At least he won't cry on the bench. Commercial break here. Yeah, listen, I think now a 2-0 hole. I gotta think the way Bennington is playing, Roman, you guys gonna have it's a tough hill to climb or a hole to dig themselves out of just with the 2 goals right now. We'll see. I mean, that's the way Bennington's playing. If he keeps that up, and he is very capable to keep that up. So we'll see. I mean, that was the question mark, right? With Binnington, he's obviously getting older, playing shitty in the NHL. What's he going to be like here? Well, looks like he's like at the Four Nations. We were a little surprised, though. He's doing that again. I'm happy to see it. I don't like Binnington. He's not a guy, but he's representing Canada, so love the guy right now. You need some power plays? Yeah, I mean, there's only been what, the 2 penalties so far? I mean, I think Czech's playing pretty good. Just Canada's forwards are just, I don't know how they're hard to handle. That's that's what I'll say, right? Yeah, I'm not saying Czech won't score. I don't think we'll have it'll be a shutout or anything, but it is right now. I mean, I had it 5-3. I'd like to see another goal from Canada for me to be confident in that 5. As for you guys, I don't want to see a goal from the Czechs, but I'm sure we will have. Come on, boys. Well, 2-on-1, Canada. Oh, how did he not score there, McDavid? Come on. That was beautiful. Said beautiful, sir. Said beautiful, sir, but they didn't score. How did McDavid not score there? Come on. Good save by Disallowed. Yeah, good save by Disallowed. I mean, Disallowed got the pad down, and McDavid didn't get the puck up. He had to get the puck up. He couldn't get it up. McDavid couldn't get it up, man. Maybe a little bit of Viagra would help. I don't know. Might have got a little bit of elevation on that. Roman, that's what the Olympics are great for, right? I mean, listen, the best hockey keeps you nervous, on the edge of your seat. I mean, that's the best hockey. It's the most fun. Otherwise, boring. I mean, it's fun to see your team roll over another team, but it's a lot better when you got this kind of good hockey. Dangerous sequence. I couldn't get the word out. Sequence there by checks, and we're going to take a penalty. No, hand pass. Thought it was a penalty on Wilson there, to be honest. I will be back on camera in about 2 minutes, by the way. Although I might stay off a little bit to eat a muffin that I have here. I haven't eaten anything for breakfast yet, which is fine. I don't usually eat much in the morning. Made some nice oatmeal, raisin, and chocolate chip muffins. They're really good. Very healthy too. No sugar. No sugar added. Come on. Good pressure, shot just out. Save and covered it up enough. Got Marchand Ruda having words. No fighting because you get tossed. Roman, I fully agree with you. but he's representing Canada here, so I'm going to cheer him on. But I don't like Wilson. I don't like Wilson at all. I don't like Marner. So yeah, but I mean, here in this situation, that's I mean, I love them. That's how it goes. As long as they don't do anything stupid. With Wilson, you got to worry he's going to fight and get tossed, maybe. All right, 10:49. I don't know who on that draw. 10:49 to go in the second. 18-17, Canada leading on the shots. 2-0 Canada. Binnington he says he has an active stick, doesn't he? Yeah, he does, and he'll hit you with it too. Unfortunately, this is not my favorite announcer. Is that Chris Cuthbert? He's not. He's the voice of the Leafs for me. He's a Leafs fan anyway. I sort of met him at the Four Nations. We walked past each other a few times. Roman, that would be awesome. I wouldn't mind that. Although, I mean, the way Washington's playing right now, they're not gonna be in. We're not gonna play them. They're not gonna make the playoffs. Where'd that puck go, man? The guys get the puck and get it out. There you go. 3-on-2. Oh, yeah, McKinnon. He didn't have a chance to get it in there. David, come on, buddy. Shot, save. Man, the pace is fast. David, I don't mind Wilson's game. I get it, and and he's a good hockey player. I don't like the guy, man. Sorry. But I'm not saying anything about a strong physical game when you can play hockey too, and he can. Just I don't like him over the years. He's done too many shitty things in his career. But I mean, he can play hockey. He's a good hockey player. And maybe wouldn't hate him if he was just a power forward that didn't do some of the stupid things he did. We'd have more respect for the guy. But in this situation, he's a countryman, fellow countryman, and wearing the right colors. I I'm I kind of turned on Marchand last year and became liked him. And then he did a couple of stupid things this year, but I mean, I still am okay with Marchand. He's kind of turned it around, my opinion. But then that elbow, or was it that forearm to forget whose head in the Florida game this year, kind of almost turned me back around on him. Got a commercial break here, by the way. Another minute, I'll be back on camera. I'm dead. Here we go. Canadian Tire commercial. That's what I got that they play over and over and over. Canadian Tire, Tim Hortons. Too many. Marchand's a hell of a player, no doubt. But like Wilson and Marchand, same thing, right? Great players, but they've done some really stupid, bad shit that it's hard to like them. There's another one, Gudis. Sorry, on your team. I don't like that guy. I don't like that guy. Face-off won by the Czechs. Sent a puck all the way up, but recovered by Canadian, by Team Canada. Sent back in. Who's got it? Come on, who's coming up with it? Wilson, Celebrini there. And that was what, Crosby? No, it's McDavid there too. No, puck sent down into Canada's zone. Not for long though. Big hit by Wilson there. Big hit. I don't know. Was that on Gudis? No, wasn't on Gudis. No, it was. Yeah, it was on Gudis. Then he does something stupid. Behind the play mostly. I think on Bennett. Man. Icing against Canada. Marchand is a hell of a player. I thought you said Hall of Famer. He probably will be too. He is. I mean, listen, there's no denying it. I've always said that. I mean, great player, just does too many stupid things. And then sort of at the Four Nations, he kind of turned that around. And in the playoffs too. Come on, get it out of there. Get another icing call against Canada. Oh, Tom Wilson lights up a room. Oh my God. I think I'm in a room and Tom Wilson comes in, it gets darker. Good save and cover up by Binnington there. Gonna have the muffin and then I'll get back on camera. Yeah, good save there. He's playing well, Binnington. And I understand, with his record and everything in these kind of tournaments and games, why Cooper said, we'll start with Binnington. I get it. Got to test him out in the first game. Just that Czechia is going to be the hardest team that we play in the preliminaries. So, anyway, paying off so far. Six minutes to go in the second. Shots are 21-19 now for the Czechs, and it's still 2-0 Canada. I wonder if we're just going to get a goal a period. Another icing call against Canada. Right, Joe? I like that he's wearing number 10, though. Like, paying homage to Guy Lafleur, I imagine. I imagine they said, listen, you can't have 14. What number you want? Gave him the choices. That was available. He took it. I think that's cool. Wilson last fight before the break against Kachuk. Kachuk won. Should have been a Hab. Yeah, sure. He should have been. You're right, but he should be in his. He should go play for the American team. I didn't see what should have been a penalty. I totally missed it if there was something like that. I also have the volume down a little too much. I might have missed the call. For the number, BL, definitely Horvat had seniority. McKinnon got away with a vicious cross check. I did not see it. I did not see it. They're going for a commercial. It can only be probably about 4 minutes, a little less maybe left in the second. So, I mean, a little less scoring than we would have thought so far in this game. And McKinnon got away with it. I mean, I didn't see it, but they kind of got away with stuff too. So I guess he evens it out. Like, I don't know. I don't know how these refs are calling it. They're not calling much. It's like playoff hockey, you know? Yeah, I mean, listen, there should have been a penalty if it was. I missed it. I totally missed it, so I can't say that on that. But if it was that, like you're saying, should have been a call. I mean, if you call like Suzuki trip to negate a goal, then sorry, you should have called a vicious cross check by whoever it was, and on any whatever team. All right, I'm back on camera now. .423 left in the second. Oh, Hagel right in there. Icing call against the Czechs. All right, face off to the right at Disallowed. Not really won by any, controlled by the Czechs. I wouldn't say won by either team. Oh, good thing Wilson knocked that guy off balance a little bit. The shot went a little wide. Yeah, maybe Canada got away with it. Too many men there. Make up for the goal called back. Yeah, they got away with it. They definitely did. That should have probably been a five. Too many men. Oh, Horvat scores! Beautiful. Horvat makes it 3-0. What a nice little move there. Puts it between Dostal's legs through the 5-hole. Nice. Yeah, that was a real beauty. Sneaks through the defense and just right, he dekes him out. Yeah, Roman, definitely there was probably should have been a too many men call. At least though was long enough. Although I mean, we probably should have had a penalty, so this goal shouldn't have happened. You can look at it like that. You probably wouldn't be wrong to look at it like that. Marchand and Harley with the assists on the Horvat goal. Canada's going to be a tough team to beat. Whoever we play. Come on. Suzuki with a shot, glove stop by Dostal. You think you're going to score 3 in the third? Hey, listen, maybe. Could happen. Not saying it can't. It's not going to happen, though. 6 men on the ice makes us stronger. Not just they got blocked up going off the ice. BL, I think it's just a game ejection. Yeah. I think it didn't elaborate. I have the rules. It didn't elaborate. I showed them at the beginning. Let's see. Rules, fighting, game ejection. It says it right in there. So game ejection is no worse than that. $15 seconds left here in the second. I mean, not worried about it. Going to be 3-0 after 2 periods of play. Yeah, we are done 3-0 after 2 periods of play. Canada in the driver's seat without a doubt, but still 20 minutes to play, so a lot of hockey. Against this team, though, I don't see how Czechs are going to come back from 3 goals down, but it's not like it never happened before, so the potential's still there. No fighting in the Olympics, but it's only a game. You get tossed for the game. Because if not, it would have said more there. It just said game ejection. So that's it. So if you're gonna fight near the end of the game. But then in an important game, but then you don't want to get tossed out in an important game if it's close. But in this game, if they want to fight, wait till the end of the third, near the end, then have a fight. All right, so we do have this second intermission. We have time to talk. You guys, as always, have the floor here. So if you're here and you want to ask anything or anything you noticed in the game you want to talk about, this is the time. You want to talk about the NHL? You want to talk about anything? Now's the time. We got about 14 minutes now. Intermissions are 15 minutes long in the Olympics. Milan is a beautiful place. I am quite sure it is. Very expensive too. You got to have some money if you're going to Milan. Oddly, YouTube is doing a creators thing there. I don't know exactly when, but it keeps saying, "Are you going to go to Milan?" No, I'm not going to go to Milan. I'm not. Wish it could, but. So you think it'll be Gudis and Wilson? They're definitely looking at each other. They're definitely looking at and not happy with each other. I think Gudis and Wilson in this game. We'll see. I don't expect a fight. It's just the Olympics, you don't fight. You can throw some really good checks. No pun intended there, by the way. But you can, you do it that way. Be very physical, and you can get away with that, but no fighting. So I don't really expect to see a fight. But I mean, there was a couple of incidences already in this game where maybe they were going to throw punches. I don't know. So we'll see. If you go to Milan, would love to go to La Scala. That is what now? Is that a restaurant or it's something else? And I'm just being ignorant of something. That orange moron should be forced to watch it. What, this game? To watch what? Watch Canada beat up on the rest of the world in hockey? But if we sign a deal with China, they're going to eliminate the Stanley Cup and take hockey away from us. Didn't you know that? Look, I'm shaking. So scared I am. Gudis is a showboat. Sorry, Gudis is yeah, he's an idiot out there a lot. So yeah, I wonder if Trump is watching any of this hockey. Does he know what he's watching? Anyway, I don't want to talk about that asshole. I get enough of it everywhere else you look. You get enough of that. La Scala. Oh, that's right, the opera. I'm sorry. I think in LA there's a restaurant La Scala, and it's a famous restaurant. That's why I'm thinking of that. But you're right, it's the opera. My dad liked opera, so growing up, I heard a lot of it. I don't like it, but I heard a lot of it. So yeah, I think I once went at Place des Arts when I was a kid. They took us, or it was for school. I don't know. I've seen an opera once when I was a kid. Gudis is just being Gudis, right? He's an asshole, right? I agree with you. And what do you expect from Gudis anyway? And since he's not wearing a Canadian flag on the front of his jersey, I don't have to like him. Roman, I agree with you. There's no time for fighting now. They got to catch up. So there's not. There's not going to be any fighting. If it was an NHL game, when you get deeper into the third, still down there, there'll be some fighting then, but they're not going to be fighting in this. Not at this point. Yeah, I'm not. I don't want to talk about it, guys. I don't want to talk about that shit over there. I want you to stay happy. Nothing pisses me off more than what's going on down there. So this is time for what looks like potentially a celebration in winning this game. We're not there yet, but it looks like we're going to win this game. Looks like it. So I don't want to do that politics shit. The Sydney Opera House. So that's the you see it. It's on. I want to say on the water, but it's always water there. It's that building with the I don't know how to describe it. Right, that's the Sydney Opera House. You know what I'm talking about, I'm sure. Right? Is that it, or it's not an opera? It's not an opera house, and that's just a venue to play music and sing opera. Is USA playing today? They are, I believe, at 3:10. I think is the puck drop. Couldn't tell you who they're playing though. Because quite frankly, since we are talking about that for a second, I don't give a rat's ass about anything the USA does in this Olympics. Unless we have to play them for a gold, I don't give a rat's ass about the USA. And if it were up to me, they would not be in this Olympics. They'd be banned along with Russia. Go sit in the corner, boys, till you grow up. So that's all I really want to have to say about it. So if the gold medal game is Canada US, I may be a little unhinged in that game. A little bit. I'll keep myself as much in check as I can. Did they just say Morrissey out for the rest of the game? I didn't see that he was hurt. What happened? Do we know? USA is playing Latvia today? Is that what you're saying, Mary Jo? Also, last thing, I'm pretty sure most people feel the same way I do about what I said about the USA. I would think so. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Listen, I was born there, but my parents are Canadian, so I'm both. But I'm raised a Canadian my whole life here, so. But yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's the way it is. It's just the way it is. That's the new reality going forward. It will never change again. That's the new reality. The other 3 o'clock game is Germany and Denmark. You're going to have to record it. Definitely going to have to. Okay, so that is what I'm talking about, Joe. That's the building that I'm talking about. Yeah, awesome building. Beautiful when it's lit up at night and everything, and pictures and stuff. Due to your heritage, go Latvia. Yeah, never mind. They're playing Latvia. Go Latvia. Whoever they're playing, go that team. I hope they end up being tossed out of and they don't get into the medal rounds. Let them get knocked out. It's what they deserve. Not the athletes themselves, right? I don't hate them, but sorry, it's what they're wearing on their backs or on their fronts. Who they represent. Hell, if you ask me, if you had any self-respect, you wouldn't have gone back out if you're the athlete. That's me. Got quiet in the room all of a sudden. Sorry, if I apologize if anybody got everyone put off by what I have to say. I'm sorry. Not sorry. Stunning inside, but lousy acoustics. Is that true? I thought it was built for the acoustics. That really true? It's got lousy acoustics? You know, I never heard that before. Honestly, I never heard that before. So I'm kind of surprised by that. BL being funny. Update King Gooley out 6 to 8 weeks. Had a slip and fall. Poolside in Turks and Caicos. That's it. You ran out. Those are our two injury prone guys. Stunning outside, lousy inside. Like all around. No, the acoustics aren't good, and it's not stunning inside. It is stunning outside, though. It is. Especially, like I said, lit up at night. It's amazing. And always loved it. I don't know how long it's been there, but I remember the first time I ever saw a picture of it. Like I always thought it was pretty cool. I'm pretty sure I was pretty young too. I was somewhat young anyway. Paul, yeah, no, we got that. Go Latvia. You never know. Austin Matthews is their captain. They named Matthews their captain. That's like saying, you know what? Yeah, we just want to sort of be mediocre. That's to me, that's what that says. Or it also says, I'm an idiot and I don't know what's going on. I mean, how do you not know Austin Matthews not a captain? I don't get how they don't know that. That's fine. You know what they say, right, BL? Americans know shit about hockey. Oh, I forgot about Reinbacher. I was sure you were going to say he's out for the season. Although 6 to 8 weeks might be. I don't know how long is left. No, not, but Italy wins gold in women's skiing. That's cool. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't never heard that story. How long has it been there, Joe? When was it built? I don't remember. Canada 10th with gold with medals. We got 6, no golds yet. Gonna get one in hockey. Gonna get. They should. I'm gonna say they should. If all goes well, we get in the gold in hockey. Nothing's written in stone though. That's why I'm not gonna jinx it by saying they will win it. All right. I see a lot of people in the room. It is lunchtime, so anybody who's here, welcome in. I don't show the game, but we talk about it. You got to watch it on your own, and you got someone to hang out with. That's what this is all about. But I won't be showing the game, so I apologize, but I won't be showing the game. You got to look at my ugly face. That's all you can do. Well, we do talk about the game. I may do. I mean, it's harder to do play by play for these. I don't know why. There's a lot of players. I don't know their numbers or I don't know who they are. So it opened in 1973. I kind of thought the first time I saw it was in the 70s, but I wasn't sure. I was 10 years old when it opened, so I probably saw a picture of it somewhere around that time. I mean, I do remember when it opened. Like I do remember the talk in the world, like whatever people there was big talk about it. I didn't realize I was that young though. I thought I was a little older than that. My age, you lose track of time sometimes. It's weird how you think something is, oh, it was back then or it wasn't that long ago, and you find out, no, you're way off. I thought you've been snacking though. You're gonna have breakfast now. Yeah, I don't eat breakfast anymore. I don't usually eat till around. Depends, but somewhere around noon, between noon and 2, I would say. Sometimes between noon and 5. Some the first things sometimes the first thing I eat is supper. Well, what you would call supper for me, it's not. I'll eat again later. But Arbor Jackeye fell off. Why are you putting Jackeye in this? He's not injury prone. Oh, good. I read the whole thing while I was saying that. Fell off the roof of his house while clearing snow. Got up, went back up, and finished the job. There you go. That's a tough dude. We're underway for the third. Underway. Go Habs, go. Go Canada, go. Phil says, Galley, first goal, 7-1, Habs. Phil is here to save the day. I think they're doing just fine, 3-0. I still feel Czechs will score a goal. But I mean, Bennington's playing really good. I don't know. Definitely not the score I had. I had it 5-3 for Canada. So, and that was because of Bennington, and I was way wrong. Although we still got a period to play, so maybe I'm not. What do we got? 3 goals. I can't see 5 goals in this period. No matter how you break it up, I just can't see that the way the game's been played so far. Slav is in beast mode, yeah. Yeah, I know, really. I didn't see the game. I only saw the highlights. But no, he's got the listen, he's the best player on that team, I believe. He's gonna try to carry the team on his back as far as he can. Shows his maturity. Starting to mature. Our little baby boy Slav is starting to mature. Could Arbor represent Czech? I know his mom is Czech. Yeah, not sure where his dad's from. His dad's not Czech. Eh? He's the dad's Slovakian. Is that it? But yeah, I knew that. I hope he doesn't. And but you know what? If he can't make Canada's team, but he can make the Czech team, hey, go for it, dude. Can't can't argue with that. You know. Oh, did I miss something? McKinnon and Gudis. I just heard the name Gudis. I gotta put this up again. I turned the volume down so it's not in my ears during the intermission. Two minutes into the third, shots are tied at 23. Well, it's 3-0 Canada. Albanian. That's his father's Albanian. That's it. Thanks. I appreciate that you knew that. I think you're right about Albanian. I think that's what it is. And if it's not, it's something like that anyway. I don't know if they're tired, but the pace doesn't seem as fast as it was in the first two periods, to be honest. And boy, these guys have had now they've traveled and all that stuff and they're practicing, but they've had 8 days in between their like last games in the NHL when coming up here. Although did Czechia play yesterday? I'm not sure if they did. I'm not sure. That's true. Czechia might have played yesterday. Anybody know? Well, I mean, sure somebody out there knows. I just don't know. I thought maybe Czechia was in a game yesterday. I don't remember who played exactly yesterday. Italy and Sweden played. I don't know what the other game was. McKinnon. Oh, good save, Disallowed. Good save. Looks like Gudis is starting to heat up. Nope, it's our first game. Okay, it is your first game. I wasn't sure if they were in yesterday. Woo! Got enough of that, Bennington. Okay, put it over the net. Keep the score at 3-0. So we're 4 minutes into the third so far. All good for Canada, anyway. And Natchez is flying out there, though, tonight, too. Today. He's having a good season, and he's flying out there all game. McKinnon has really good acceleration, but man, Natchez too. I've noticed it all game. He's really flying out there. Yeah, maybe put some of them in the net, though, would be good. Nature's is a beast, having a great season with Colorado. Definitely. I mean, there's some good players in this game. Well, for you guys, you guys have some great players, no doubt there. And just it don't match up to, all the way around to what Canada's got. But no, Czechs have some really great players. I'm telling you, this is even though you guys haven't scored, it's still a better performance than I don't know why, than I thought it was going to be. But I'm not surprised. I'm a little surprised they haven't put one past Bennington, though. Yeah, I didn't even see what happened to Morrissey at all, Deal. No idea what happened to him. Did anybody see it? What the problem might be? Why he's out? I really didn't notice anything with him. And I would think, if they're able to carry 7D, it's easier to pull a guy to be safe, and maybe that's what they did. Oh, Crosby's the oldest Olympian with a point in hockey at age 38. Good on Sid. Come on, boys. Work it in there. Suzuki up to the point. Oh, nice. He left it. They keep it in. Ah, here comes Pasta. Nice move, though, by Pasta to get away from the two guys. That was a nice move by him, I got to say. Come on. No. McDavid could not get. Oh, we got a penalty coming up. Two. I have no idea who got the penalty. Oh, it's by Romans. Arg, it's them. Czechs take a penalty. Will be on the power play when they get back from the commercial. Oh, Celebrini going. Okay, that is what they said, but I didn't. So what happened? That's what is that? Interference? Who do you interfere with? I didn't notice it. All right, PK for us. I'm confident. Celebrini was mentioned. Either he got hooked. It wasn't hooking though. It was interference. Wasn't that the call? But it was either the guy with the penalty or the guy that drew the penalty. I heard his name though. I didn't hear what they said though about it. So we'll find out in a second. Get stoned with Mark Stone. Hey, I think I'll do that. Canada and USA are not going to play as hard as they can in the beginning. They have to pace themselves as they expect to play all the games. Phil, you got to win every game. You got to win. You can't. I mean, you can lose here, yes, but not. It's not good to. So no, I don't agree with that. They're gonna try to win, and if you're just coming in, the first two periods, the pace was pretty awesome. So it is the Czechs celebrating, and they scored. McKinnon makes it 4-0. 13 seconds in. Celebrating drew the penalty. Right, BL, fifth gear. I mean, they were just going. They were just going. So McKinnon, his first of the Olympics. 13 seconds in, and no mistake about that. No doubt about it. McDavid to McKinnon. Beautiful little pass through the crease. And there was nothing Dostal could do about it. They couldn't. You couldn't react fast enough with that little pass, and there's no way they could react even. Good night, Irene. Probably. I mean, you got to think, right? It's good night, Irene. It looks like Canada might get the 5 I predicted for them. And now we won't say that word we're not supposed to say. We're not going to say it. But it looks like Canada should be able to get that 5. A little pressure here by the Czechs. Interfered with. No, he got knocked down. Ooh, there's some heated play here. McCarr, so close. Good save to Style. Canada is going out. We want 5. We're not happy with 4. They want 5. Yeah, I wouldn't say that, Roman, because they're pushing for 5, which is what you want to see. I mean, they got to. Plus, isn't in the Olympics goal totals are important? How many goals you score in the tournament could be a tiebreaker. So McKinnon, McDavid, Reinhart, Crosby, McCarr. You're going to score some goals on the power play with that. Yeah. Not too shabby, as they say. We're almost halfway through this third period. We need a huge push by Czechs. I mean, with 10 minutes left, I don't see them coming back from 4. It'd be legendary at this point if the Czechs came back all the way. McKinnon, pass got intercepted or picked off. Ten minutes left. I don't think we need to say in regulation right now. No icing. Come on, boys. Let's get 5. Wilson shot. And then off the goalie and out. some team in the hunt for Lord Stanley is going to go get that Parayko. Yeah, you got to think Parayko is going to be moved from the Blues. I think the Blues are going to be big sellers. So yeah. So and the way you say that, BL, I think you're hoping maybe Montreal picks him up. Is that why you're saying that, or just to say that like that's like a fact? And I agree with you. I don't know about Montreal getting him though, and I don't know if Montreal is specifically a contender for the Cup either. So, but we'll see what they do. We'll see what they do. Habs' next game, by the way, is the 27th, which happens to be my late brother's birthday. So interesting. They'll be. I'm not sure if they're home to the Islanders or in Long Island. I'm not sure, but one or the other. And the Habs have only 3 games to play before the deadline. They play on deadline day I believe, in Anaheim at 9 p.m. So they've only got 3 games before the deadline. So we'll see what happens. I feel that the NHL starts up again on the 25th. Habs don't play till the 27th. Before the Habs next game, there's a deal happens. I have this feeling. We'll see if I'm right. Under 9 minutes to go in the third. Shots are now 31-26, so Canada pulling away a little bit there. And it's 4-0 Canada. By the way, Roman, Pasta hasn't scored. Running out of time, too. I would have thought, though, if well, they haven't got a goal yet, but if they were going to get a goal or 2 or 3, like I predicted, yeah, that Pasta would get one, but so far, no. That's what you do to the ref. Knock him down. You still think he's going to? Well, you're running out of time. That's all I'm saying. You got 8 minutes, though, which is enough time, but it's running out, though. Bennett and Crosby, but the style with a glove save. So far, so good for Canada. I mean, at this point, we're winning the game. But are we gonna? Are they going to break that thing that we're not supposed to say? I don't know. I mean, Canada just needs to keep pushing for that fifth goal, keep them the puck in the out of their zone as much as possible, and we're good. I owe you a beer. How do I owe you a beer? Did we bet on anything? I don't remember betting anything. Oh, good chance there. Almost down to 7 minutes. If pasta scores from Natchez and Hronik, I owe you a beer. Hey, Canada, Nick Suzuki. Nick Suzuki, 5th goal. Our boy gets one. Nice. Phil's trying to sell you on a Pabst. Nice try there, Phil. Hey, Ronald, how's it going, Ronald? Yeah, I think they're right what they just said. I don't think Suzuki tried to score there. I think he tried to do something that didn't work, and the puck went up and in off his stick. Yeah, fluky, but hey, they count, right? Doesn't matter. All right, Budweiser, is that the same as Budweiser? Okay, let me ask you this: if they don't score that combo, what do I get? Because a bet has to be two ways. So what do I get? I'm coming back on, even though I want to eat another muffin, but I'll come back on now. Yeah, I think it's fair to ask. I get the empty beer bottle. I'd put it up on the wall. From Czech, I get a bag of weed from Czech. Nice. You said me a beer, or I? Is a beer or a beer? I just donate the cost of a beer to the channel. Am I streaming on deadline day? Yeah, of course I am. Yeah, we'll have a few of us. Should be Eric and Alex with me on deadline day. 5.5 minutes to go in this game because this game ain't going past third period. So we got the five. By the way, we got the five. I predicted five for Canada. Got half of that prediction. Deadline day is the sixth of March. It's Friday, and I think now it's 5 p.m. I'm not sure if it's still 3 p.m. Eastern time here for the end of it or five. I'm not sure if they moved it. I can't. I don't know why I'm thinking they moved it. BL, truer words have not been said. BL, truer words have not been said. It's too harsh for you. Unfortunate. It's not over yet, though. This is not over. There's 4.5 minutes to go yet. Canada looks like they're going for six, though. Where's the back? They're looking for six. McKinnon would have shot wide though. For the Slovakia game, the commentator was what, like an English British guy? Will they pull the goalie down 5-0? Doubted very much. It's not. It's over, but it's not over. Like you could still get a goal, but the game itself is not in doubt anymore. I don't think. I've never heard a British guy do play-by-play. Yeah, no, they're not pulling the goalie. I mean, this game is essentially over. Essentially, the outcome is not in doubt, but the game is still on. Something like 3.5 minutes left. That they okay. What he's saying here, I don't know if you're watching the same feed as me. It is a complete team effort, but they didn't dominate. If anybody says that Canada did not dominate, even though look at the score, you'd think they did. Joe, you're a Commonwealth country like we are, aren't you? So yeah, I could see it, and you're closer. Well, I don't know, maybe that's not true, but you're a Commonwealth country, so 3:22 to go. Phil, that it was. I saw a little bit of that game, but yeah, I'm not talking favorably in any way whatsoever about that team that did that to us. I'm not talking nicely about them for any reason. I don't give a shit. So, but whatever. Roman, I don't know if he dominated you. He didn't get a point. Did he get a point? Maybe a point. No, I don't think we dominated. I think you guys. I don't think you can look at the score and go, "That's very accurate to the game." I don't think so. I think you guys put up a much better fight than I would have thought. Just Bennington wasn't beatable tonight for you guys. That's all. But I don't think it's. I don't think we dominated here. Maybe I'm wrong, but I mean that's how I see it. Yeah, we were better, but I don't think we dominated. I don't want to say their names anymore, Phil. So yeah, I don't think they should be there, and I don't want to talk about them and say anything. I'm not going to say anything positive about them again for I don't know when. Bennington was the correct choice. You don't have to say so far. There's 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. He was the correct choice. He did the right. He did the job. He definitely did the job. No, touch the puck there for a second. You're not getting the pass the goal. No, I'm sorry. I don't think so. Yeah, what he's saying that apparently the Czech fans to Canadian fans were like 3-1 at the arena. So a lot of disappointed Czech fans, I imagine. Last minute of play in this game and the third period. They're singing the old A song. All right, BL, have fun moving that snow, buddy. Take it easy. Don't hurt yourself, man. Want to see you on the next game. This game here that you're watching different feed though, yeah. Last push for Czechs to score. Pass is not on the ice. You're not getting it, dude. And that's it. It's a 5-0 shutout for Canada over the Czechs. That's it. A nice opening game for Canada. This was the hardest of the three that they've got in the preliminaries, so I feel very confident with this team. So yeah. And Roman, whatever beer costs, just donate it to the channel. You can do that. There's a button underneath. I mean, if you want. Up to you. But I hope to see you again. It was nice to have you for this game and having that Czechia point of view. So I appreciate that. And like I said, hope we'll see you again in the channel. Sorry we beat you, but not sorry. And like I said, if you do want to donate the cost of the beer, yeah, donate to the channel. I'd appreciate it. But if not, I won't hold it against you, so don't worry about it. And yeah, that's it. So what do you got? What did you guys think? How do you like Canada's chances going forward here? I like them a lot, actually. We've got Switzerland is tomorrow. Don't forget tomorrow at 3. So a bit of a better time for a lot of people, I would imagine. But it's tomorrow at 3, and then on Sunday it's back to 10:30. But it's Sunday; it's not as bad. And then we got France on Sunday, so I'm not worried about those games. Should they look ahead? No, and I hope they don't. I don't think they will. They're very focused on what they got to do here. Losing to Switzerland or to France would be kind of bad. So yeah. So anyway, I really like it. I like their chances. I think we're going to see a gold medal game anyway. And then you never know at that point, right? It could go either way, but I think they make it to the gold medal game. All right. So I will be back tomorrow at 3 for the Switzerland game. Before y'all leave, hit that thumbs up. Give a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. Would really appreciate that. Get my numbers up a little bit. And I'll be back tomorrow. So hopefully I'll see some of you, if not all of you, again tomorrow for that game. And it's a go Canada go. Go Canada go. Awesome game. And I hope they just keep rolling forward like this. Roman, no worries about it. It's no worry. Whenever, and if not, I won't. I promise I won't hold it against you. But would be awesome to see you back in the channel tomorrow. So that would be awesome. And that's going to be it for me. I'm going to take off because I got to take my dog out. To be honest, I got to take her out. It's that time. And I'll see you tomorrow. So thanks to everybody who was here. Don't forget, hit that thumbs up. And the subscribe if you haven't already, and I will I'll see you tomorrow. So have a good rest of the day. There's lots of day left, and I'll see you tomorrow at 3. Ciao, everybody. Thanks for being here.